Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Pathologic. What were we doing in the last episode? Hold on. I can't read. Oh, in the last episode, I think we finished the day, right? We managed to get all the rifles on day 9 after killing a few troops that were blocking the way to Yulia's. Yeah, that's right. Yep, and then we turned them in, and that was it. The end of the quest. We've already received a quest or a note today indicating, or I'm sorry, last night, indicating that the Inquisitor wants us to investigate the polyhedron again and tell her our opinion on the structure. Because if it's free of infection, why isn't everyone in there? And if it's dangerous, why didn't we evacuate the children? Oh, quite frankly, we weren't allowed in there, so we weren't able to make any choices of that sort. What else are we doing? I think at the moment we're just running around. I think I had just visited Lara and Yulia, and we now visited the commander, and none of them have an early morning quest for us. Oh, didn't we get a quest? We got a quest from Mark Immortal. A sacred sign was revealed to the people at the bone stake lot. Mark looks worried, which is not like him at all. I should go take a look. Okay, so what we'll do is we will go to Soborov's, the tavern, Anna's, or maybe not quite in that order. Maybe we'll visit the pub, Anna's, the Rod. We'll visit Peter Stamatin. Might as well, I suppose. Sticky, and then we'll get to the bone stake lot and see what's happening there. So let's get started. And it'd be easiest for me. It'd be easier for you to go straight up north. Okay, how's my infection, by the way? My immunity has taken a hit, so I probably should take... Sure. Let's take this drug. Full immunity. We've got only 3 days left, right? Day 10, 11, and 12. And then it's over for us. I wonder what the result will be. We've let already Vlad the Younger die, so I guess that might impact our total score at the end of the day. My goodness, lots of fires happening over by the Rod. We will visit it, but first I want to go this way. Right, our clothes are also heavily damaged. Oh my god! There's another one up ahead. It's going to attack us. There's a Death Angel, but we were able to avoid her, I think. Oh, yes, we were. Okay. Alright, good morning, Tavern Keeper. I hope we're getting paid extra for sticking around. This has been a really difficult time for all of us. We might as well buy at least a silver ring and the watch, because we can trade those with the kids. We'll see if Andre has a new quest for us this morning.
How's my brother? Any news on him?
I'll never leave my little brother again. I'll stay right by his side. And I won't let anyone come too close, too. At least closer than my knife can fly. Don't mess it up again, Andre. Keep your knife in your boot and your dumb head cool. That was interesting.
A bull is down.
Okay. So it doesn't matter. Neither of them leads to a quest. I guess something's happening with his brother, so we should probably go ahead and visit his brother and see what could be happening. Alright, but first, Anna Angel. Oh, right. Yep, we got to pay to see her. I have more of that antibiotic, keeping her alive another day. Anna, good morning. I still love your outfit.
Have you met ominous people in...
I haven't met ominous people. You are one of those ominous people. You don't have anything new to tell me today. Alright, where are we going? So, let's work our way up to the... 1 second. My headset's making sounds. My microphones, I have 2 Blue Yetis. One in this room, one in the other room for the other computer. And the earphone jack is beginning to give me some issues with both of them. I think I might have to pick up another one, or find a way to listen to what's going on in the game while I'm playing it that doesn't involve using the microphone jack on the microphone. I don't know what microphone jack, the headset jack. I don't know why I'm telling you that, guys, this. You guys don't care. Let's go ahead and just get this... Oh, God, that scared me. Yes! Yes! Burn the rat! I approve, sir. That was wonderfully done. I wholeheartedly approve of your actions. Hello. Here's another pill. How many of those are we down to? 9, okay. Soborov, good morning.
What has this town turned into?
You're welcome for keeping you alive. Thank you for giving me that worthless pistol. Well, Tim, no, you shouldn't call it worthless pistol. You repaired it, and it was in good working condition. Alright, we wanted to visit Peter Stomatin today. And while we're in this area, I guess we'll visit the pharmacy. Good morning, sir. So you have more of these Delta tablets. I have none, but my plan was to use the blue vaccine at some point today. But I wouldn't mind having a single one of these pills. That's $2,000. I don't know if I have that money. I know I don't. Wow, Panacea's worth $20,000. If I wanted to trade one of those, or even a we could trade. You know, we could trade a Schmauder. We could trade this. That would give us enough money to buy 3 of these. You know, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna trade one of our Schmauders for 3 Delta tablets. An extra $4,000. This might be a gigantic mistake, but I've just done it. It's going to be expensive today anyway, so because we have to repair our clothing. Oh, I want to visit Peter Stomatin. See why on earth his brother was telling him he's not going to leave his side. Peter, you generally have nothing for me. Hello, good morning.
I've heard about the bull.
Okay, yep, he's got nothing new to tell us. Didn't he mention like in 3 or 4 days' time he'd have another building, the plans for it ready to go? This must have been what the Canes were hinting at, and probably why Maria went to visit him. Hello, Rat. Good morning. None of these guys are interested in attacking you, I see. We're just going to ignore you. We're going to worm our way over to this building. See what the tailor has. Nothing I'm interested in. Okay, so we should now go visit Sticky, and then we'll visit the Bone Steak lot. It is 5 in the morning? 5 in the morning. While we have some time, we'll search these barrels really quick. Nice, another razor. You know, Tim, you shouldn't have traded the Schmauder. You could have instead traded a bunch of razors for antibiotic and traded that for the money you needed for the immunity boosters.
What?
Alright, he's got nothing to say either today. If we just run around to every single NPC just to check on them. Alright, and now I want the Bone Steak lot. So let's whirl around this way. Cut in between the buildings. And visit it. Now, I don't know what's going on there, so we should probably use a weapon that's a bit better than our scalpel here. I think we can fit in here. No, we can't. We gotta go around a little bit more to the right. And Bone Steak lot is an infected district today. Tim, this is a dead end. This is the wrong way to go. You didn't want to go this way. Another rat. We'll ditch it inside the building. I am so glad that I don't have to spend much time inside those diseased houses. That would be a real problem for me. How do I get in this place? Okay. It's on the other side of that fence. Again, the strange sounds reminds me very much of Amnesia Dark Descent. I think that game came out before this one did? At least here in America. Wow, how many years ago was that though, Tim? 10 years ago or so, I think? I read some interesting things about the new one. It doesn't have as good reviews compared to the other games released by Frictional Games. In fact, it was one of the reasons why I didn't even purchase it. Hello? What's happening here? They say it was brought at night, but they also say not to say a word about it. And it's no coincidence, I say. On whose orders? On whose orders? Beats us. There, that smart man over there. Ask him. Let's hear what the smart man has to say. Oh, the bowl! Oh my god, look how huge it is! Everyone's staring at the guy in the center. Over here! Listen! Listen, people! Hearken to heaven's signal, for this is a parable. Listen to my explanation, fair people, for this is a simple sign for us to know who is to blame for all our woes, for all our suffering. And who would that be? People, gather round, or better yet, call for your neighbors and relatives and nearest and dearest, for the meaning behind this is as follows. The Cain's Tower is killing our town. The bull here represents the town, and the sharp stake, this shameful stake, is a symbol of the Cain's vile creation, their obscene philosophizing. What's gotten into you, dear sir? Wipe them out, the monsters! Simon was a monster, for his sins had brought this pestilence upon us, and Maria, his granddaughter, would soon reach the stars and ply us to her will with her magics, just as her mother Nina used to in days past. She must be killed, torn apart, and thrown for the people's relish. That's it. I'm shutting you up in the most reliable manner known to men. What a monster! Still alive, no doubt, albeit it may shortly breathe its last. No wonder these simple minds get so agitated. They see this as a symbol, a message. The worms look shifty, however. I have a feeling this celestial revelation was set up by a human being and meant to serve a mundane purpose. I wonder what Mark Immortel had to say about it. Do not touch. From within Zurich has booze been cast out, and so here he appeared, alive, alive still. That means spirits are still talking to us now. Are they now? What is this creature? Where did you get such a thing? It's a bull. It's from the abattoir. They say it's an omen. They say that it'll make the soldiers go away. Can't make heads or tails of the whole deal. Just not to worry. I'll get to the bottom of this. Diving in right now. Okay, so let's now double back to Mark Immortel. We'll go down this way and make our way to his place. I don't need to kill him. I don't see... well, actually, maybe I should have killed that guy in order to stop them from attacking the Cains, but I'm going to make the assumption they won't do so. Yeah, I'll make the assumption they will not attack the Cains. Whoa! That was really close. Our immunity is already falling. My goodness, those pills don't last too long. Not today, Cloud. We cross the bridge. There's a Death Angel on the bridge. Let's despawn her. A Death Angel. Plagued Angel. Plagued Angel? Plagued Angel. I think is what their actual name is called. I'm sure like every single district is now either looted or infected. Oh, the military's just walking around outside now, too. I wonder, would they know that if I'm infected or not? And then attack me if I was? I wonder if they would do that. Like the flamethrower people. Then again, I'm not wearing rags, so I don't see why they would know that I'm infected whatsoever. Oh, here's another manhole. Okay, we can't go in that one. Oh, we can't go in the other one either. And it's almost, 6 o'clock. There's another plague angel. We can just ditch her by going around this way. Oh, God! We have 2 more attacking plague clouds. Here comes one. Wow, they're not giving me much room to maneuver around them today. They really want to get me.
Inadvertently, I get the feeling that the population is actually growing. Although, let's not go there. Bad joke.
There is no fate, Bachelor, I say, simply because we are not worthy of having any. I've been to the lot. Did you see it? Was it impressive? No, the set is too poor, although the beast is real. I've checked. First of all, I have to confess that this is not my handiwork. On the contrary, it's a direct attack on my interests. It never even occurred to me that this could make an impression on you, let alone a positive one, but I wanted you to see how impressed the mob is. I'm afraid you're right. Well, yes. You see, the place and the representation are tailored to excite the crowd. Seems like someone wants to gather a mob. And those who gather mobs only do it with a single purpose. They seek to set them onto someone. So who is the target? I think the Canes are. Actually, I don't care in the slightest, but you should. You are now at a time point when you cannot afford not to care. You've only got a day and a half left. I want that thing to end because I don't like their style. What about you? I was just talking about how maybe I shouldn't kill them, or maybe I should. My mind is not made up. I think we'll say we do care. We'll go back there and eliminate them if that's what we need to do. I do indeed care. It's dangerous. But how can they be removed from there? The army seems to be the most convenient means to any end these days. Indeed. A truly smart decision, and kind of elegant too. It's a professional prejudice of mine. I've never viewed an armed crowd as a tool. I, the master of manipulation, you can simply say that it's a sanitary hazard, and it will be burned. Although I'm afraid that won't be the end of it. We'll see. Alright, no problem. We'll go right back to the commander. He is up in that direction. There's the building we want. I should use this whenever I can. Did we get a note? I thought I heard a note. We did not. It is now 6 in the morning. How are we looking on exhaustion? We're still good. Wait, I think you went a little too far. You weren't as far north as you thought you were, Tim. You were by the lump. You need to be at the town hall. My goodness. I'm glad to see them killing rats now, however. That's really nice. I think that's town hall. Let's go investigate these bins first, though. We can sneak right past this guy. Oh, alright, that's an attack cloud. I think we can get to the inside first. Commander, motive of your time, sir?
What?
Say, Commander, can I come to you in case of an emergency? I sincerely hope you can. I have to admit, I'm furious. The directive I received from the top brass gave me very broad authority and the right to make strategic decisions. I made no mention of an Inquisitor. And now this. What? That is still unresolved. For many years now, it has been an unspoken rule for the military command to obey the decisions of an Inquisitor. The justification was that an Inquisitor would find a way to make a soldier obey their will anyway, whether the latter knows it or not. What's the scope of your duties? I am responsible for ensuring that the epidemic never spreads from here further. I am also responsible for the lives of my men. That is what I know for a fact. There is a giant decaying animal carcass in the middle of the poorer districts. Do you realize the consequences? I do. It's in the broken bone stake lot. I see it marked on your map. Here's what I'll do. I'll notify Longin. He's a stalwart officer, a heart burning with passion. He's in command of the Flamethrower Corps. He was assigned to my unit right before this whole affair, so let him perform his duty. As for me, spare me any further details. I understand you completely, Commander. That is exactly what I wanted. Everyone performing their duty. The dying bull was destroyed by the soldiers. There will be no riots. That was useful. Okay, cool. Mission accomplished. A side quest completed. Okay. I don't know. I guess we'll go back to Eva Jan's place now. The Stillwater. In order to rest a little and get ready for the 7 o'clock morning. Since it sounds like the Inquisitor will have a quest for us today. I'm always glad when we can complete a side quest before the day technically starts. And I'm going the wrong way. This is Lara's. We might as well stop in now. Only to just despawn the Plague Angel I thought I saw. Okay, so we want to go south. And then to the Stillwater. You know, playing this game reminds me of playing, well, not any game in particular, but it reminds me of when games were a little more, a little less forgiving to players. In particular, like, this game doesn't have any fast travel between any of the points of interest here in the game. And I really like that. It forces you to get used to the layout of the town. And given that time is of critical importance here in the game, like, you're running out of time at all times. So, like, that clock is ticking down. So the fact you have to run around and maybe you make a wrong choice as to where you want to go or get turned around, that's a bit awkward. That you might have to cut around a location due to the fact that there's hostiles there. You have to worry a bit about enemies attacking you on the street. You have to dodge rats at the same time. I like all this. It makes it very involved for you to get around the town. Okay, and we have made it... Oh no! Okay, let's switch to our weapon. Our scalpel, since he's distracted. You're welcome, sir. Been a while since well, it hasn't been a while since I just slugged it out with someone. Thank you, military man, for just standing there watching the whole fight happen. No, not like we needed you or anything. To be fair, I guess we didn't. Alright, so let's go upstairs and we'll rest for about an hour or two. I think 2 hours. Okay. It all ends in less than 3 days. We don't have a question. We did get a letter. Aglaya Liech's letter. I am in urgent need of your help, Bachelor. The circle of suspects is getting smaller. I urge you to put off all secondary matters that are dividing your attention. There is no time to spare. My hands are tied by General Ashes. Remember, we must hurry if we are to cease the outbreak and avoid unnecessary casualties. The muzzles of their artillery are still obedient to the voice of reason. Looking forward to meeting you at the cathedral as soon as possible. Aglaya Liech. I'm beginning to wonder a bit about her. I think she has been playing to my interests. Like, she understands the type of a bachelor we are, the type of doctor we want to be, and what we're interested in, and is manipulating us without needing to necessarily, like, force us to do something. She knows that we'll do it willingly, depending upon how she phrases things to us. I suppose that makes her even more dangerous if she can read us that easily. That was a good shot. You missed the two thugs behind you, though. I don't really want to shoot them if I can avoid it. And I think we can just barely get in here without getting that. I see the knife! I think it just missed us. Woo! Aglaya, good morning.
What happened in the bone stake lot? Has someone been burned there again?
Bachelor, I would like you to explain a certain important point to me. You have a close relationship with the Canes, do you not? Yes, I am quite fond of the Canes. The Canes will help us, if they are still capable of anything at all, that is, to gather the necessary documents concerning that unusual structure, the polyhedron. What happened to them, by the way? I don't know if something has happened, but something could happen any time now. They're a remarkable lot, you know, that have some remarkable family rites. They have this tradition for, I think, commemorating the dead, when they shut themselves in and refuse to allow absolutely anyone to communicate with them. So it would be reasonable to speak with them about the tower before they set about their family tradition. Basically, yes. If you're too late, communication could become quite difficult. That I know from experience. Although I doubt that they will tell us what they really want to know about what we really want to know about the tower. Just speaking with them is not enough. I need documents. I understand. Basically, I need to know what that structure is. I need all documents pertaining to that building. There is probably a connection between its fantastic form and the fantastic events that have taken place. Where could those blueprints be? The Canes surely know everything. Maybe they keep copies of the blueprints. After all, that chimera was built under their patronage. Let them be the ones to make the excuses now. I don't think so. That structure is the product of Peter Stamatin's wild imagination. I'll speak with him. Aglaya has taken an interest in the polyhedron. She says that it's too unusual to exist, yet there it stands, no mere imaginary construct. How can she dismiss it so easily, what with all the children living inside? Only Peter Stamatin, the architect of the tower, will have the answers to the puzzle. I get the feeling that she's no longer really interested in the plague, and that she just has her own desires to access that structure. While we're here, though, we might as well visit the Canes, so we'll do that. Gregory?
However brilliant an action, it should not be esteemed great unless the result of a great motive.
What do you want? I don't recognize you, Judge. You've changed. Oh, that's it. All right. I know that if I don't visit one of the Canes, one of them's going to have something important to tell me, so we may as well just visit all three of them to get this out of the way. So come on. Let's just finish this. Maria, good morning.
Yes.
One blow after another. Clara is becoming a mistress of the earth. A dreadful one, too. She's ruthless and cruel. Fanatics believe her, and she'd happily burn us all at stakes. I can feel this horrible heat within my veins. Who's inflicting blows on whom? The changeling is robbing us of the most precious thing. She's dousing Peter's genius. She's tempting him, sowing the destructive seeds of doubt in his weakened soul. Her rhetoric can easily drive him mad. How do you know about it? She's been trying for a long time now. He sent me a crazy verse letter, a love letter. I won't show you. He says he's breaking down. He cannot stand it anymore. But I cannot help him either. The changeling gnaws at him like a worm. This is all Aglaya's doing. She has sent her. What is she saying to him? Now he believes that he is to blame for everything. She accused him of taking a miracle captive, not letting go of that which is supposed to have faded, tying a bird to that was supposed to fly off, forcing himself on a guest that cannot live here any longer. Is it not true? I fear Peter will die today. If that happens, a part of the world will peter out with him. An everlasting, irreparable loss. There has never been, and never will be, an architect like him. How can I make him change his mind? Tell him that I am turning into a mistress. Tell him that I can feel the scarlet lava. Tell him I am ready to accept it into my womb. Tell him my mother is looking at me now. I shall become her. I shall overcome her, and I shall build what he had conceived. That is why I'll preserve the tower. Tell him. I feel he's with Andre now. I will. I was going to visit Andre anyway.
Weird.
Okay. Our quest did not update, but that is useful. Maybe now we have another conversation unlocked with Andre. Or with Peter. And I'm super glad I did visit, because she did indeed have something for us. I thought for sure she wouldn't have. And since we're here, we will visit Victor as well. Good morning, Victor.
Yes?
My consciousness hasn't completely returned to me yet. I can hardly imagine how much must have changed here since then. What's going on with you? This is not how you normally talk. Alright, goodbye. That's about it. Check the time. 15 more minutes, Tim. It's also a quick save. We've done a lot of running around the raid today. Alright, so we kind of need our clothes repaired. They're still damaged, I think, from yesterday. I wouldn't mind having my weapons looked at either. We won't find a workman out in this area, though, but we might find a girl walking around. We also have enough bottles of water. I think we can afford a bandage. Okay, so what's going through your head, Tim? Well, going through my head is how, once again, we kind of have done things a little bit out of order by doing that side quest first. However, I'm kind of glad we did so. Let's think here. I want that single bullet, and I should, you know what? We should trade for that as well. So let's do this trade for the rifle. Oh, for the rifle round? I don't need that. Although we had seen Peter Staman, like we stopped by his place early today, and he didn't tell us anything, we were up in this entire area. I did get a bit lost and confused when I tried to enter the Bone Stake lot, so even though we arguably wasted quite some time running around, I still think we put it to decent use. I'm getting angry because I'm hearing myself talk, and I'm upset that I can't describe what's going through my head very well. We could have waited to do this, to do that side quest until maybe it was more expedient for us to do it, since everything we need to do now is up in that area again. But I think things worked out for us in the end, doing that quest early. It also means that now I can focus all my attention on today's main quest. Arguably, I guess we should probably see Aspity and also visit, what's her name, Grace today? Oh my god, that scared the heck out of me. That guy came at me like a bat out of hell. Holy crap, he just charged. He just charged me. Alright, I kind of want to go to an area that isn't looted or infected so I can find some more people to trade with. So let's go down this way. Okay, I don't want to actually have to shoot a thug. That area is also infected. Oh my goodness, there's like almost no place that isn't infected today. And again, I'm regretting that this... Oh, please don't turn around and see me. Okay, good, he does not. My goodness, good for those guys. They're really effective. Oh, you know what? We should also visit Rubens. And griefs, I guess. Especially if this area isn't infected. There might be a workman walking around here. Looks kind of looted to me. Yeah, the music hasn't changed. It still has that orange-yellow tinge to it, so this is still a looted district. Okay, change of plan? Actually, no, we're right here, Tim. You should do this. This is a bit tricky because we can't just enter houses in this district. Why can't you rats bother someone else? Let's ditch the rat. Sir, have a good day. Careful, there's rats around. Grief, I really doubt you have a quest for us, but we'll stop by here anyway. Hey, ho! Okay.
Rumor has it Boss Turek.
Okay, so he has no quest for us. His stuff is ridiculously expensive. I could sell all of my panacea in order to gain the money I would need to buy a new pair of boots. That seems like an extremely horrific decision to do. But why would you do that? It occurs to me that, like, for a good amount of this stuff, like the things you can buy, you'll probably never have the money. Oh, hey, Ruben's here. Hey, Ruben. Good morning.
Yes?
They let me go. But it can't be. Greggy was supposed to put me to death. Then your transgression is not so great, colleague. Alright, good to know he's actually here. Alright, so we have some time. Let's worm our way up to Peter Stamatin and see what he has to say, and then we'll call the session. So we did a bunch of running around today. We killed a thug, avoided some rats, didn't get plagued, sold a schmouder for 10,000 bucks, and picked up 3 of the Delta tablets to help me resist infection. And we got today's quest done. Not done, but we've acquired today's quest. We need to find out more information about the polyhedron for Aglaya Liege. I wonder, if Peter Stamatin had died, what would happen with today's quest? Like, it obviously, it wouldn't be available, right? That makes me wonder, actually, might it be fun to, like, I mean, I won't do it anytime soon, but it could be interesting to play through the game, and instead of trying to save everyone, like, not have them die, but if I can't complete a quest, well, having played through the Bachelor's story now at least once, I'm aware of kind of how it all plays out. We should go this way, Tim. Sorry, I'm not talking. It'd be interesting to let the whole thing play out differently and see exactly what quests are even available and how the main story changes. I need to despawn those rats. Oh, thank God. Okay, this is normal territory. Let's hope we get lucky and we'll find someone walking around here who can repair our clothes or our weaponry, and there is no such person around. Oh, this is so annoying. What time is it? 10:18 already. My goodness. I was going to wander around the southern area of town looking for someone, but there's no one. Okay, let's take off the clothes then. Oh, no, we'll leave them on. Just in case we're up in a district. I don't want to fight a thief. Let's despawn them. Leads to the cemetery. We don't need any food. Actually, how are we looking? We are a little hungry. We'll have that bread. Pierce to Montenton would be this way. There's Sticky's house up ahead of us. We've already searched those bins. What's going through my head right now is where can I find one of the girls who repair my clothes? We'll have to go to the southern part of Earth in order to hopefully find one of them walking around and a workman to repair my weaponry as well. Ooh, he's fighting someone. Look at all that blood. Oh my goodness. Well, so much for searching that body, which I really wanted to do. We had a plague angel right on our tail. And the combat music hadn't ended, so on the off chance we actually accidentally hit... Hello? Name? Let's establish your identity first. Ambassador Danikovsky, an authorized representative of the Inquisitor, head of the sanitary staff. Your company commander should have informed you. Right. So what are you here for? I'm here on assignment from... That's not true. No, that looks like that's overstepping our bounds. I'm here on assignment from General Block. Report the situation. Our immediate commanding officer is Captain Logan, the commander of the 15th Company. He's in charge of investigating the attack on the Flamethrower Corps sanitary patrol. Any more questions? So you're telling me that General Block has no authority over you? He'll be excited to find out. We're going to find the offender sooner or later anyway. We already have tactical data suggesting that one of the offenders is hiding in the ruined building in the central parts of the town and is presenting armed resistance. I suggest you cooperate in his arrest. Or else... Peter is not guilty. He couldn't have murdered a person. So they decided to get rid of Peter after all. What does Andre have to say on the matter? I like to hear him boast now of how he cares for his emotionally fragile sibling. I must find Peter before he does anything reckless, like burn any evidence of his work. He must be hiding somewhere in town, but where? We did learn that he's with Andre from talking with Maria. I completely forgot about that until I walked into the room and saw the guards. I was like, oh, right. He's not actually there. So let's work our way down to... Let's work our way down to the tavern and see Andre, and then we'll call this session. Oh, no, I'm stuck! And I think we actually got infected. I think we got infected. Let's wait and see if it appears at all. You know what, Tim? Why don't you have another one of those tablets? Maybe you didn't. It looks like it sucked away all your immunity, though. How's your clothes? Okay, my clothes look like they're not impacted by the disease. And actually, I don't see the disease rising any, so maybe we, in fact, did not get infected. Alright, that's not the place I want to be. There's another attack cloud. I think it is because it's a little bit above the ground. Let's see if we can sucker it. Sir, good morning. Alright, we already went shopping.
That's it. There's nothing left here. Run. Run!
Oh, just the person I wanted to see. We've had quite an adventure here. My knife loves strife. It has a gripe with the type filled with tripe. So tell me, what would be best? Should I drag my little brother over here to always have him by my side? Or rather move to his place? That's Grief S, isn't it? You're talking just like him. The type filled with what? How'd you put it? I was actually quoting Grief. He loves this kind of folksay. Claims it attracts luck to weapons and averts malicious spells. Taking lives is disturbing, you know. Anyone who dares do that will get their just desserts. I know that from experience. What's up with Peter, Andre? Where is he? He's been getting uncanny ideas. He wanted to pay visits to all his early... works. I mean, the ugly ruins, the stairways to heaven that are scattered around the town. He said he needed to find the ideal place for something, and I have no idea what he has in mind. Alright, so what about the adventure? He broke loose and ran outside, wild and disoriented, fell across some soldiers. I've been told he had been preparing to leave his humble abode beforehand. Someone's heard the ruckus. Thankfully, I got there in time. He managed to provoke the Royal Riflemen somehow, so they started clubbing him, and then... well... you know me. How many? 3 flamethrower-wielding freaks. And an officer. I see. What can I say? Well done, Andre Stamatin, you heartless bastard. Why did you leave him alone? What's wrong with you? I'll just deal with everything that needs to be dealt with, and that's it. I'm never leaving him again. All our lives we've been persecuted for being extraordinary. As soon as the genius sets foot out of his house, he's immediately struck by lightning. You must know that we're birds of a feather. You and us. I won't press him on it. Okay, it's true. I could have easily been in your shoes.
A bull is down.
Okay, so he is in one of the stairways to heaven. Been a while since I had to look for those. So, where are they? There's one here. There's one here. That's 2 of them. Is there one in Earth somewhere? And I think this is a 3rd. I don't know if there's one on Earth. I don't think there is. There isn't one in the Bone Stake lot. Nothing on my map looks like it is one. Unless there's one behind Aspie's house, but I don't remember seeing one back there. Nor out here in this area. Okay, so... well, we should stop here. So thank you all for watching. And when we come back, we'll try to find someone who can repair all our stuff. And we will begin looking at the stairways to heaven. So I will see you guys then. Thank you for watching. And take care, everyone.